Hello and welcome to the midweek edition of the State of Business. I'm Nishani Piguera. Let's first take a look at tonight's headlines. Sri Lanka to establish a national payment platform. And Ceylon Petroleum Corporation records post-tax profit of 365 billion rupees. U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asian Affairs Nisha Biswal and U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Democracy, Human Rights and Labor Tom Malinowski met a delegation from the Tamil National Alliance at the U.S. Ambassador's residence in Colombo this morning. Following the discussion, TNA MP M.A. Sumantiran spoke to the media.
We discussed a range of issues, particularly all the reforms that are taking place after the change of government in this country and the U.S. support for all those reforms. We discussed the constitutional process that is ongoing and also the U.S.-led resolutions in UN Human Rights Council in Geneva and the recent oral update by the High Commissioner for Human Rights.
Meanwhile, last evening, the visiting U.S. diplomats met with Foreign Minister Mangala Samaravira in Colombo.
U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asian Affairs Nisha Biswal and U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Democracy, Human Rights and Labor Tom Malinowski called on Foreign Minister Mangala Samaravira at his ministry. The discussion had centered on a range of issues of bilateral importance, including economic cooperation, governance, development and security cooperation.
We discussed matters pertaining to reconciliation in Sri Lanka, as well as international and regional issues and events that impact on our countries. Apart from discussing ways of making our partnership stronger, including enhancing bilateral trade and investment, we also discussed about enhancing maritime cooperation. We also discussed the importance of providing an economic peace dividend for the people of Sri Lanka as we progress in the process of reconciliation.
Sri Lanka itself has been on a remarkable trajectory of addressing not only the internal issues that have challenged it, but also of engaging with the broader international community in a spirit of partnership and dialogue. And the United States has welcomed a deepening of the ties between our two countries. And we will continue to make substantial investments in multiple sectors, from agriculture to enterprise development to education, healthcare, energy and natural resources, and humanitarian activities.
In the last few months, and in particular, I think in the last several weeks, we have seen Sri Lanka take very concrete steps forward in its reform, democratization, and reconciliation agenda. We look forward to supporting Sri Lanka as it puts into place the remaining institutions and reforms that the resolution endorsed.
In more news tonight, the government will gazette the maximum retail price of 15 selected essential food commodities that will be made available to the people. Rice, sugar, dal, big onion, potatoes, milk powder and canned fish will be among the 15 items to be published via a gazette notification. Minister Gayantha Karunatilaka said it has been observed that essential food commodities are being sold by merchants at higher prices than they are sold at Sathasa outlets. Services of 200 graduate trainees and, if necessary, the services of the security forces will be obtained by the Consumer Affairs Authority to regulate the price control.
සාකච්ඡාවට ගණනාවක් මේ වෙනකොට පවත්වලා තිබෙනවා. අදත් එවැනි සාකච්ඡාවක් පැවැත්වුණා. ඒ අනුව ලෝක වෙළඳපොලේ වේවා වෙනයම් ක්‍රමවේදයක් නිසා වේවා මොනියම් හේතුවක් නිසා හෝ හඳුනාගත් අත්‍යවශ්‍ය පාරිභෝගික භාණ්ඩ ගැසට් කිරීමෙන් අනතුරුව ඒවයි මිල වැඩි කිරීමට සිදු වුණොත් රජය මැදිහත් වී ඒවට අවශ්‍ය සහනාධාරය ලබා දීලා පාරිභෝගිකයාට සාධාරණ මිලකට පාලන මිලකට ඒ ගැසට් කරපු අත්‍යවශ්‍ය භාණ්ඩ ලබා ගැනීමේ ක්‍රමවේදය අනුගමනය කරන්න රජය දැන් තීවරගෙන තිබෙනවා. ඒ වගේම සතොසට අමතරව තවත් පෞද්ගලික වෙළඳසැල් 1000ක් පමණ රට පුරා එවැනි භාණ්ඩ පහසුවෙන් පාරිභෝගිකයාට මිලට ලබා ගැනීමට හැකිවන පරිදි ක්‍රියාත්මක කිරීම සඳහා දැන් රජයේ සමග එකඟතාවන් වලට පැමිණ තිබෙනවා.
And now we take a look at a few important cabinet decisions taken at yesterday's cabinet meeting.
Government will establish an organisation for nation building with civil-military coordination. Thereby, the contribution of Triforce's personnel with their resources, training and strength will be obtained in the national development peace process. Cabinet approval was also granted to establish a national payment platform to facilitate digital commerce and digital transactions. The public mostly obtain goods and services via international credit cards such as Visa, MasterCard and American Express. However, government says various reasons, including its charges, have discouraged the use of credit cards by a majority of the public. The government has decided to grant a concessionary period and a concession on the additional late fee to encourage vehicle owners to register transfers of motor vehicles. Cabinet was notified that as vehicles are being used by new owners without registering the transfer for a long period, the government has lost a large amount of income and it has caused many difficulties to law enforcing agencies. A late fee was introduced by Motor Traffic Fees Regulations published in 2011 to minimize this trend, but it has not yet achieved its targets.
The State of Business will return with more news after this short break. Do stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching the State of Business. Petroleum Minister Chandima Virakodi says the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation has recorded a post-tax profit of 365 billion rupees for the first 4 months of 2016. The minister said the CPC has achieved such a milestone after almost a decade.
Diesel liter එකට රුපියල් 6ක බද්දක් මේ රටේ ජනතා සුබ සාධනය වෙනුවෙන් අය කිරීම සඳහා අපි යෝජනා කළා රජය විසින් තීන්දුව කළා තියෙනවා. ඒ තුල අපිට මේ අද කතා කරන ලාභය ඊළඟ මාස 4ේදී බදු ගෙව්වට පස්සේ නොලැබෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම අපි ආනයනය කරන ඩීසල් ප්‍රමාණයෙන් 10%ක් 15ක් අතර ප්‍රමාණයක් IOC සමාගම ආනයනය කරනවා. එයාගෙනුත් ඒ ලීටර් ප්‍රමාණයට රුපියල් 6 බැගින් බදු රජයට අය වෙනවා. මේ තත්ත්වය තුල කිසිම ආකාරයක ඩීසල් හෝ පෙට්‍රල් මිල වැඩි කිරීමක් අපි කරන්න අදහස් කරන්නේ නැහැ.
Minister of Power and Renewable Energy Ranjit Siambalapitiya has appointed a 3-member expert committee to study the purchase of coal during 2015 and 2016 for the Norachale coal power plant. The 3-member committee is comprised of Chancellor of Moratu University Professor K.K.Y.W. Pereira, Chairman of the Institute of Certified Management Accountants Professor Lakshman R. Vatawala and Professor Janaka B. Ekanayaka of the University of Peradeniya. The 3-member committee is asked to submit their findings on or before the 29th of this month. The ministry said in a statement that the decision to appoint the committee was taken upon considering the public outcry that there are discrepancies in the present coal procurement process. Meanwhile, former Minister Bandula Gunawardena expressed his views on the government's plan to introduce maximum retail prices for 15 essential commodities.
මේක හරියට හිඟන්නන්ට පවුඩර් දානවා වගේ වැඩක්. වෙසක් පොසොන් වගේ දවසක සිංගන ප්‍රජාව එකතු කරලා නාවල අන්දලා කවලා පෝලා පවුඩර් දැම්මට දුප්පත්කමේ ප්‍රශ්නේ විසඳෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ වගේ තමයි මේ බුරබුරා ඉහළ යන බඩු මිලේ ප්‍රශ්නය මෙහෙම විසඳන්න බෑ. මක්නිසාදයක් දිනපතා රුපියල දෙවන්ත ලෙස කඩා වැටෙනකොට ණය පොලි අනුපාතය බැංකු පොලි අනුපාතය අසාමාන්‍ය ලෙස ඉහළ නගිනකොට දිනපතාම මුදල් අච්චු ගහනකොට ගිය වර්ෂයට වඩා 130කින් මුදල් අට්ටු ගැසීම වැඩි වෙනකොට මෙහෙම භාණ්ඩ වර්ග කීපයක මිල නියම කිරීමෙන් පමණක් ජනතාවට කිසිම සාහනයක් සලසන්නට බෑ.
Stocks closed marginally high today. Let's get to the details after this break. Welcome back to the show. The bourse ended the day marginally up as some index-weighted counters closed lower for the day. Retail trading dominated the market as retail-driven counters gathered pace. Renewed interest was present on Alufap as the counter closed at 19% gain. Meanwhile, retail interest was also seen on Haley's Fibre and John Keel's Holdings Warrant 23. The all-share price index gained 1.47 points to close at 6,402.78, while the S&P SL20 index gained 17.04 points to close at 3,408. Turnover for the day amounted to 1.3 million rupees, with 133.4 million shares trading hands. The top contributor for the day was Brown's Hydropower with 552.9 million rupees, followed by Alufap with 76.4 million rupees and Distilleries with 58.5 million rupees. Foreign investors were net buyers for the day, with interest seen on Distilleries and Dialog Asiata. Foreign inflows amounted to 281.6 million rupees, while foreign outflows totaled 69.7 million rupees. And now let's take a look at the day's forex rates. And that winds up the show for tonight. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you for watching. Good night.